Okay, students, so now we are going to start a mock interview for our student Anil Kumar. This mock is for ONGC and Anil is from chemical engineering. So Anil, first of all, you tell us about yourself.
Thank you, sir, for giving me opportunity. Sir, I am Anil Kumar. My father's name is Ishfaq Singh. I did my graduation from Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Petroleum Technology, JAIT, in Chemical Engineering Department. I did my B.Tech project under the guidance of Dr. MS Bala. My project was wettability alteration of rock surface in the reverse osmosis department. My project topic was study on polysilicon-based nanofiltration membrane. I won third prize in poster presentation. My poster title was Modern Heat Exchangers Used in Oil Refinery. And in part-time, in free time, sir, I would like to play volleyball and watch biographical movies. That's all about me.
Okay, so why did you apply for ONGC?
Sir, ONGC is a best employer organization. ONGC provides me best career growth opportunity. Here I can improve my project management and team leadership skills. And in ONGC, I have opportunity for 360-degree learning. Here I can learn from production of crude oil to the marketing of the refined product. And ONGC provides good salary and best welfare benefits. And ONGC is the most reputed organization. So working in ONGC is a matter of pride for me.
Okay. Is there any joint venture of ONGC?
Yes, sir. ONGC have 6 joint ventures. ONGC Petroaddition Limited, ONGC Mangalore Petrochemical, ONGC Mangalore Petrochemical Limited, there is Special Economic Zone Limited, Mangalore Special Economic Zone Limited, and ONGC Tripura Power Company Limited.
Any associates of ONGC?
Petronet LNG and Pawanhans Limited and Pawanhans Helicopter and one Rohini Helicopter. Pawanhans Limited and Rohini Helicopter.
Okay. So are you aware about the news that Pawanhans government is planning for the privatization of Pawanhans Limited?
I am not aware about the privatization of Pawanhans.
Okay. So what is your point of view on privatization of PSUs?
Sir, there are different types of PSU. Like one is the strategic PSUs and another are non-strategic PSUs. Strategic PSUs like oil PSUs, defense sectors, and some like mining industries, which are the sensitive for national security point of view. So they are must be owned by the government, and their business must be managed by the government itself. And so the main objective of a PSU is not to earn the profit. The main objective of PSU is to provide the primary services to public at a reasonable cost. And privatization is also like
implies you said you earlier
like
said
economic
that
growth of the nation.
Yeah. Earlier you mentioned that ONGC will provide you very good facilities, salaries, these things. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And now you are saying that ONGC is not for profit making. So without getting profit, how ONGC can provide best salaries in the market to its employees?
Sir, ONGC is not just major aim is to earn the profit. Their major aim is to provide the public like basic services to public at reasonable cost. And and they give more like welfare benefits and the salaries to employees because they are more productive in nature, and as well as they like only they have very little benefits, like they have like little margin.
Okay. So recently there is some dispute going on between two countries. So are you aware about that?
Yes, sir, I am aware about that.
Okay. So what is that issue?
Sir, there is issue between Russia and Ukraine.
So what can be the effect on ONGC if this issue expands?
Yes, sir. Sir, ONGC is have a subsidiary on this. This is a
Not getting
that
good.
is the multinational subsidiary, and if there is dispute between the
निखिल सर, आपको डिस्टरबेंस फील हो रहा है कुछ इनकी आवाज में?
हाँ सर, इनका इंटरनेट थोड़ा लग रहा है लैग कर रहा है।
वॉइस क्लियरिटी नहीं आ रहा है।
हाँ, इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी थोड़ा स्लो है इनका। या फिर वीडियो ऑफ कर दीजिए अनिल, आप कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं इंटरव्यू अपना।
अभी
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Anil. Okay.
Am I
so
audible, sir?
yeah. And now tell us about. I asked last question. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir. I remember that question. That what is the effect of the effect on Ongc due to this stress between the Russia and Ukraine? Sir,
Yeah.
The Ongc one subsidiary, Ongc Industries Limited, that is working. That is in multinational, and if there is any stress in the international level, then they have in Ongc face some issues. Ongc have 3 projects in Russia itself. So if there is any stress between two countries, then Ongc have some difficulties in operation.
Okay, so fuel price may increase or decrease?
Sir, the Russia is the second. Russia is the produce 10% of world's crude oil. So if there is some fight like situation between Russia and Ukraine, then if there is any sanction on Russia, then the crude oil price will increase. And Russia is the 70% producer of the natural gas. So
do you know where is the capital of Russia?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Riyadh. Russia's capital is the Moscow, sir. Moscow.
And that of Ukraine?
And Ukraine, I don't. I forgot.
Okay. Now tell me about your weaknesses. Do you have any weakness in your personality?
Yes, sir. I have one major weakness I have seen, that is I am not that much fluent in English. I am the lack of fluency in English. And
then why don't you speak in Hindi?
Sir, I am from like last 5 to 6 months. I am trying to improve my English speaking. So I think that I am able to communicate in English. And when I feel that such vocabulary I don't know, then at that time I will speak English.
Okay.
Yes.
So language plays important role in the growth of any individual?
Yes, sir. It's playing a very important role.
Okay. So if you are not good in English, cannot you do better for society?
No, like in India, we are working in India, but if I go in the South India, then the people don't know the Hindi. Either they know the English or they know their local English. So I can communicate with them in English. And in Ongc, there are people from all over the India. So if I'm in better English, then it's better that I can communicate easily with the people, and I can become friends easily with them.
Okay. You know, ONGC has some subsidiaries also.
Yes, sir. ONGC have 4
So what is the meaning of subsidiary?
Subsidiary meaning a company that subsidiary is a company that is owned by any parent company. They have more than 50% stake of that company, and all the business of that company is managed by the parent organization. Like HPCL and MRPL, Ongc Users Limited, Petronet MSB are the subsidiaries of Ongc. So their business is managed by Ongc only, not any other government or any other company.
Okay. Tell us about any one moment or any situation where you have played a very good role as a team leader.
सर जब मैं CSR लैब में इंटर्नशिप कर रहा था उस टाइम पे हमको रेगुलरली मेम्ब्रेन वॉश करना होता है. हमको 3 दिन कंटिन्यू हम मेम्ब्रेन को वॉश करते हैं. बट उस एक वहां पे बहुत ज्यादा बारिश हो रही थी और वो जो सीवेज सिस्टम था हमारा वो खत्म सा हो गया था सर. हम पानी को हम निकाल नहीं सकते और उसको मेम्ब्रेन को वॉश करने के लिए मिनिमम हमें 1000 लीटर पानी को बहाना पड़ता है. तो हमने मैम ने बोला कि अनिल तुम यहाँ इसको रहने दो, हम इवनिंग तक ट्राई करते हैं, यदि इवनिंग तक बारिश नहीं हुई तो हम कुछ कल और कुछ करते हैं. तो मैंने बोला ठीक है. बट बाद में मेरे को आइडिया आया कि मैम हम यहाँ से पाइपलाइन लगा के एक छोटा जो अपना पाइप होता है वो पाइप लगा के हम उसको बाहर रोड तक हम निकाल सकते हैं. उसके बाद हमें सीवेज लाइन की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. Then after that, ma'am say, okay, you just ask them to Veera Babu. He's the like PhD student are there. So with the help of Veera Babu, I got that pipe and I connected 3 pipes and I made that connection. And after that, we washed the membrane. And that is the best and creative idea I have taken. And the scientist ma'am is also appreciate my idea.
Okay, Nikhil sir, you can continue now.
Hello, Anil.
Hello, sir.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Anil. So, just start from your project. Tell me about your project.
Sir, B.Tech project or internship project?
B.Tech project.
Sir, my B.Tech project topic was reactivity alteration of rock surface by injection of low salinity water to improve the oil recovery.
Okay.
In this project, my aim is to check that by injecting low salinity water, how we can improve the reactivity of rock surface. So for that, I measured the contact angle of crude oil on calcite surface as well as on mica surface to detect the reactivity. So as I decreases salinity of the medium, then the oil will become more water weight in nature. So that's why I am sure that by decreasing the crude oil like Brent solution salinity, we can increase the oil recovery.
So by injecting the salinity material, you are what? Increasing the contact angle or decreasing the contact angle?
The contact angle of that oil droplet will increases. Overall droplet contact angle increases.
By decreasing the salinity content?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what was the contact angle?
Contact angle, my contact angle vary from 135 degree to 145 degree when I decrease salinity till 100 ppm.
Okay, so is it super hydrophobic?
Yes, sir. And but if when my salinity is around 20,000 ppm, at that time the contact angle is around 70 degree. 70 degree. So from hydrophilic, like more oil wet nature to change to the water wet nature.
So what is super hydrophobic?
Super hydrophobic means that if any fluid that cannot be contact in that surface, solid surface. If the contact angle is more than 135 degrees, then we can say super hydrophobic.
Hello, Anil. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
What is the value of contact angle for super hydrophobic surfaces?
Sir, the value of contact angle is more than 135 degrees.
More than 135?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir, I'm sure.
Okay. So you are enhancing the hydrophobicity of that material by injecting which material, which substance? What was your solvent?
Yes, sir. NaCl solution.
NaCl solution?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is increasing the surface energy or roughness? What?
So roughness will be same, but it's change the interfacial energy. like interfacial potential between the crude oil and the brine solution. As I decrease, as I increases the salinity of the NaCl solution, then the interfacial tension increases. That
So
I measured.
what were your substrate material on which you are measuring the contact angle?
My substrate material for to represent the carbonate rock, I use calcite surface, and to represent the sandstone rock, I use mica surface.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So instead of injecting this material, you can also modify the surface, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can modify, but it's in nowadays also we are injecting water for the oil recovery in second stage of the oil recovery. So if we decreases the salinity of that oil, that water, then it's better that it will help to improve the oil recovery instead of changing the property of that rock.
But how do you decreasing the salinity of that oil by injecting the NaCl?
I am not decreasing the salinity of oil. Sir, I am, as we nowadays we are also injecting the water to sweep the oil from reservoir to wellbore.
Okay.
And if in that time we use mainly the saline water or sea water, but if you decrease the salinity of that water, then it will increase the oil recovery. That
Okay.
I'm learning.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Okay. Tell me what is reverse osmosis?
Sir, when two different concentration solution is separated by semi-permeable membrane, then
Okay.
the solvent molecule will move from lower concentration to higher concentration. But
Okay.
in reverse osmosis, we apply hydrostatic force on the higher concentration side, and solvent molecule will flow from higher concentration to lower concentration.
Okay. Tell me what is osmotic pressure?
Osmotic pressure is the minimum pressure that is required to stop the flow of low concentration solvent from flow of the solvent from lower concentration to the higher concentration.
Okay. 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 Tell me what is degree of API?
Degree of API vary from 6 to 50 plus. It's if the degree of API is, if the crude oil is lighter, then it's if your degree of API is more than 50, and if crude oil is heavier, then it's like around 6. API gravity, it tells us about the quality of the crude oil and crude oil fraction,
Okay.
and it also tells us about the how if how much heavier or lighter the crude oil with respect to the water.
Okay. So can you tell me the formula for calculating the API gravity?
Yes, sir. API gravity formula is 141.5 upon specific gravity minus 131.5.
Okay. Okay. Now tell me what is annealing point?
The annealing point is the minimum temperature at which the given hydrocarbon is mixable with equal volume of aniline.
Okay.
It tells us about how much aromatic content that hydrocarbon can have. If the aniline point is lower, then the aromatic content is more. If aniline point temperature is higher, then the aromatic content is lower.
Okay. So what is the correlation between annealing point and DGL index?
Annealing point and digital index. That I don't know.
Don't know. Okay. No problem. Okay. Tell me what is a calorific value?
Calorific value is the heat that is the energy that we got by burning 1 gram or 1 unit of a like substance. The
Okay.
net heat that is obtained by burning of a substance.
Okay. Okay. Tell me what is the difference between gross calorific value and net calorific value?
Sir, if gross calorific value is always higher than the net calorific value, and if our substance like natural gas is having some water content, then some amount of energy will wasted in vaporization of that water. Like gross calorific value tells us about the maximum amount of energy that we can obtain by burning of a fuel, and net calorific value tells us about the actual amount of energy that we obtain by burning a fuel.
Okay.
Yes.
So define gross calorific value.
Gross calorific value is the maximum heat that we obtain by burning of a fuel.
Maximum heat.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And net calorific value is the actual heat that we obtain by burning a fuel.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What is NPSH?
The NPSH stands for net positive suction head. It is the net positive suction head is the pressure at the center line of pump minus the vapor pressure of that liquid at a given temperature. And NPSH signifies that the minimum amount of the pressure required at the suction inlet to avoid the deviation in the pump.
Okay. Okay. So it depends on which factors?
Net positive suction head depends upon the overhead pressure about the vessel and the diameter, the difference between the tank with reservoir tank and the pump, and it will also depends upon the operating speed and the size of the pump we have.
Okay.
And if we decreases the height of the suction head, then it will increase, and if we increases the diameter of the suction pipe, then it will also increase.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, sir, I'm done from my side. Okay, Anil, so now I'm giving you the feedback.
Yes, sir.
So you have tackled all the questions. Okay. And just tell me, I will just tell you which question you have not covered, like in super hydrophobic surfaces having contact angle more than 150 degree, not 135.
Okay.
Okay. So if you don't know, you don't know. Don't try, like if I have asked, like you just said that your contact angle was varying from 130 to 145. So
Yes.
it is hydrophobic, near to super hydrophobic, not super hydrophobic.
Okay.
Okay. And you study about degree of API, its significance. Like if the degree of API is high, what will be its calorific value of crude oil? What will be the
Yes.
content? Will it be paraffinic or aromatics? Just try to correlate all those things. Okay.
Okay.
And diesel index, there is a correlation between diesel index, annealing point, and degree of API. That is,
Okay.
diesel index equals to annealing point into degree of API divided by 100. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And after that, you have to remember the exact statement of gross calorific value and net calorific value.
Yes.
Okay. Like gross calorific value is heat of combustion when all the combustion products are brought to the reactant temperature.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Condensing all the water vapor.
Okay.
In case of net calorific value, we are not condensing the water vapor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And along with that, you have to remember the calorific value of LNG, CNG, LPG. Okay. Just try to.
That I have. That I know.
Okay. Good. And NPSH. Okay. So what are the different factors on NPSH depends? That is the speed of the rotation of the pump. Okay. Inlet area of the impeller. That is second thing. And third thing is types of the vents that we are using. Okay.
Yes.
Number of vents and types of the vents. These are the few factors on which NPSH depends. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir, I'm done from my side. You can continue.
अनिल,
Yes, sir.
यार अनिल, आप थोड़ा ना उसको वहां पे इंग्लिश के चक्कर में मत पड़ो ज्यादा.
हाँ सर.
क्योंकि बहुत सारी मिस्टेक्स फिर आ रही हैं ग्रामेटिकल भी. तो उससे अच्छा है कि अपना नॉर्मल हिंदी का यूज करो ताकि सारी चीजें क्लियर रहें. ठीक है?
हाँ सर.
हाँ कंप्लीटली अगर वो डिनाई करते हैं कि भाई हिंदी में मत बोलो, तब आप कंटिन्यू करो इंग्लिश में, अदरवाइज ज्यादा से ज्यादा हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन करो अपनी चीजों को।
हाँ ठीक है।
डिलीवरी आपकी इम्प्रूव हो पाएगी, वहां पे बढ़िया डिलीवरी तभी आएगी।
हाँ सर।
ठीक है,
हाँ सर।
तो यही मेन चीज है बस। बाकी पॉइंट्स तो आपके पास हैं कुछ बोलने के लिए, आपने पढ़े हैं ना, ये सब्सिडरी के बारे में, जॉइंट वेंचर के बारे में। एक बार उनकी वेबसाइट को कंप्लीटली गो थ्रू हो जाओ, क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम उन्होंने कुछ क्वेश्चन बच्चों से ओएनजीसी में पूछे गए थे। वेबसाइट आपने विजिट किया है क्या ओएनजीसी का? ठीक है, विजिट किया है तो उसके ऊपर जो कुछ भी मतलब इंफॉर्मेशन है उससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन भी वो बना सकते हैं।
ठीक है।
तो एक बार देखो कि क्या क्या इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट वहां पे हैं। और ये जो तीनों मैंने बताए, जॉइंट वेंचर, एसोसिएट और सब्सिडरी, ये सारे पढ़ लो कौन कौन से हैं, किस किस फील्ड में कौन सी कंपनी काम कर रही है। और प्राइवेटाइजेशन के ऊपर जो तुमने बोला तो वो तो ठीक है कि आप मतलब बैलेंस आपको बोलना है, अगेंस्ट में भी नहीं दिखना है और सपोर्ट में भी नहीं दिखना है कि प्राइवेटाइजेशन मतलब कुछ जगह पे जैसे जरूरी भी है। कहीं अगर मान लिया कोई पीएसयू है और वो जितना रिक्वायर्ड ग्रोथ करना चाहिए उतना नहीं कर पा रहा है, ठीक है, और अगर प्राइवेटाइज करके लगता है गवर्नमेंट को कि भाई हाँ ये अच्छा प्रॉफिट भी कर सकता है और कंट्री के लिए ज्यादा फायदेमंद हो सकता है, तो करना भी चाहिए। जैसे अभी एयर इंडिया का हुआ है, ठीक है ना, तो हो सकता है कि बेटर परफॉर्म करे, ट्राई तो करनी चाहिए ना। ऑलरेडी अच्छे उसमें चल रहा है बिजनेस में और सारा कुछ ठीक है, तो फिर कोई जरूरत भी नहीं है उसको करने की। उस तरीके से आप बोल सकते हो। ठीक है,
ठीक है।
और जो भी ऑयल रिजर्व्स हैं वर्ल्ड में जितने भी फेमस, उनके बारे में पढ़ना है, कहाँ कहाँ पे हैं, इंडिया में कहाँ पे हैं, क्योंकि ओएनजीसी का वही काम है, तो उसकी ज्योग्राफिकल नॉलेज भी आपको होना चाहिए। यूक्रेन से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन बन सकते हैं वहां पे, रशिया और यूक्रेन के बारे में और डिटेल में पढ़ लो। जैसे मैंने कैपिटल के बारे में पूछ लो, देख लेना कहाँ पे इसकी कैपिटल, करेंसी क्या है दोनों की, क्योंकि वो न्यूज में है और उससे हमें इम्पैक्ट आएगा ना बहुत ज्यादा।
हाँ सर।
हाँ, तो ये बाकी अपना वीकनेस में ये मेंशन करने की जरूरत नहीं है तुम्हें, कुछ और अगर बना सकते हो तो बना लेना।
और तो यही है कि लाइक कैन नॉट इन ट्रस्ट डेफिसिट फॉर स्ट्रेंजर्स।
क्या बोल रहे हो?
ट्रस्ट डेफिसिट फॉर स्ट्रेंजर्स, लाइक अजनबी पे इतनी जल्दी विश्वास नहीं कर सकता मैं।
एक मिनट यार, आवाज कुछ गड़बड़ हो रही है आपकी ना। फिर से बोलो अनिल एक बार।
सर मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि अजनबी पे मैं बहुत जल्दी विश्वास नहीं कर सकता, ये मेरी एक वीकनेस।
हाँ ये बोल सकते हो, लेकिन वो मत बोलना।
हाँ सर।
इंग्लिश कमजोर है कोई बात नहीं, बट उसको मेंशन मत करो अपनी तरफ से।
हाँ सर।
फिर वो कहेंगे कि फिर तुम बाहर कैसे जाओगे, फॉरेन कंट्रीज में कैसे काम कर पाओगे, या उधर कैसे करोगे, तो अपनी तरफ से क्यों बोलना।
हाँ सर।
ठीक है,
हाँ सर।
वो हटा देना, कुछ और करो उसकी जगह, जो तुम बोल रहे हो कोई भी बना लो दूसरा।
हाँ सर।
हाँ बाकी ठीक है, नॉलेज तो तुम्हें है अच्छी, बस कॉन्फिडेंस रखना है और मतलब डरे हुए से नहीं दिखना वहां पे ना।
हाँ ठीक है।
आपके साथ बिल्कुल बढ़िया तरीके से कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ बैठना है तो कर लोगे।
हाँ सर।
चलो ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट।
ओके, थैंक यू सर।